Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn and I'm an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics. My channel is all about everyday makeup for every woman. And I am in the second part of a series all about eyeshadow. Last week, I did a video giving a preview of the entire series. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, then go ahead and go watch that real quick. I'm gonna leave a link up in the corner and make sure you watch that and then come back and watch this part 2. So a few of the things I'm gonna go over in this series are specific looks for different eye shapes and how to enhance your eye color by using certain eyeshadow colors. But before we get into all of that, we are going to start with the basics. So today's video is going to be a basic 1 eye color look and a basic 2 eye color look. So I'm going to just start at the beginning. I am here again for every woman. So if this is your introduction to learning about how to do eyeshadow, how to do eye makeup, this is perfect for you. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, we didn't have like YouTube and we didn't have, social media. There was no Facebook, there was no Instagram. There was not all of the different resources that girls have today when learning how to do their makeup. And so I learned how to do my makeup by sitting in my room practicing. I got some magazines and I read the magazines and I just played with makeup. That's how I learned. And then luckily I got into Mary Kay at a young age. I signed up as a consultant when I was 22. And so I was able to, really learn a lot about makeup application, makeup technique throughout my journey with Mary Kay. We get such incredible training in Mary Kay that is offered to us through makeup artists, through our company. And I just love that I have learned so much about makeup and makeup technique and the products and, just not just the products themselves, like the makeup products, but the applicators and, everything that goes along with that. I've learned so much through this journey. And that's why I've created this channel, is just to share that knowledge with you. Because again, if you've never had anybody sit down with you and show you like, this is how you put your makeup on, you may be like really mystified. Like, I don't even know what to do. I don't know where to begin. The goal of my channel is to help make it easy and, help to increase your confidence with that application. So today's looks are very, very simple. And if you are an expert makeup, person, you're going to look at this and be like, oh, I already know that. That is fine. Stay tuned for some of my later videos where they're going to get a little bit more advanced in technique and where I'm going to go over, different colors that make your eye color, enhanced and all of that. But today's video, again, I just wanted to start at the beginning. So I wanted to start with that very simple technique for the woman that is like, I don't even know where to start. So today, this is the video for you. We are going to, again, just do a single color all over the eye. I use the Mary Kay liquid eyeshadow for the first look, and then I'm going to come in with a second look and I'm going to do the Mary Kay Chromafusion eyeshadows and I'm going to do a second look. So, and that look will just have 2 eye colors, but it will be very similar to the first. I'm just going to show you how you can add just 1 additional color, get a slightly different look, but both looks are very, very simple. They're great for every day, and I hope you enjoy them. So let's get started. All right, so we are going to start off very, very simple. We're going to start off with a 1 eye color application. So this is perfect for someone who doesn't tend to wear a lot of makeup and you just want a super quick, easy go-to look that's not going to take you very long. This is also great for those mornings that you're in a hurry. And the other great thing about this is that you can use either the Mary Kay Mineral eyeshadow or you can use the Mary Kay liquid eyeshadow. So for this look I'm going to show you, I am going to use the Mary Kay liquid eyeshadow. So I have decided to use Purple Nova today. So there's a couple of ways that you can apply this product. It does come with we call it a doe foot applicator, so you can apply directly to your eyes, or you can use a brush. So in Mary Kay, we have our brushes are made with synthetic fibers, so you can actually use them for the mineral powder eyeshadow or the liquid eyeshadow. So you can use any of the brushes. I am going to use the all over eyeshadow brush to apply this. So I'm going to simply open the container, and I am going to apply it to the back of my hand. So I'm just going to do this and just roll the product off the applicator onto the back of my hand. Now the reason that I do this is I'm going to have a little bit more control applying the product with the brush. Another way that you can apply this is by using your fingers as well. So I am going to start. So when you do a single eye color application, you are going to apply the eyeshadow to the eyelid, and you're going to come up just a little bit to the crease and maybe just a little bit above that. So I'm just taking this brush and applying that shadow. And it's nice, the liquid eyeshadow, because it does go on nice and creamy. It's wet when you apply it, but it will dry down once it is set. So you can see I'm coming in and I'm working in the crease right now, and then I'm going to go just slightly above that. But I'm not going all the way to the brow bone. Okay, like I said in the little box that popped up, I realized that there's lighting issues. I'm going to apologize probably like 5 more times during the course of this video, but I didn't re-record the entire segment because I still feel like you can see the placement of where I'm putting the eyeshadow, and right now that is what's important in this sequence. I like using the brush because it gives me a little bit more control of where I am placing that product. So I didn't say this when I was recording the video, but blending is the most important thing you can do when you're applying eyeshadows. So you can see how much time I'm spending blending out the edges of this, especially important with the liquid eyeshadow, that you really blend those edges so you don't have any harsh lines. And this liquid eyeshadow is beautiful because it has a nice shimmer to it, so you can see there. Now one thing that I do like to have close by is my brush that I applied my concealer with. You can see a little bit of that on there, and so that makes it nice to just kind of clean up around if you've gotten any of that eyeshadow a little bit where you don't want it. So you can kind of just clean up here to lighten up. Another way you could do that is using a Q-tip as well. So you can see the difference just one single eye color makes. So we are not done yet. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to the other eye real quick. And it's best to start with just a little bit of product and then add more if you need it, rather than applying a lot of shadow and then not being able to blend it all in, because it is a liquid. You don't want it to crease on the eye, so I would just start with just a light amount, and then again, if you need to, just applying a little bit more for a little bit more of a dramatic look. Now again, I'm using the purple because I thought it would just show up really great on camera and give you the idea of what this is going to look like. But we do have 3 other colors in the liquid formula, and of course multiple shades in the Chromafusion mineral eye color that would, you could do a very, very light color, you could do a medium color, or you could do something a little bit darker. I just thought this purple was beautiful, and I thought it would show up very well while I'm demonstrating the look. So now that I have the eye color all over, both both eyes. I'm going to come in with our Mary Kay eyeliner in black. So I'm just going to take this and apply it to the upper eyelids. So just following right along that lash line. And this eyeliner is so nice and creamy. It is just goes on so smooth. And again, just following that natural lash line. I did do an eyeliner video and I will link that up in the corner so you can check that out. After I apply the eyeliner, I'm going to take the Mary Kay eyeliner eyebrow brush. So I've used this in a couple of my videos. You see it a lot. It's one of my favorite brushes. I use it for everything. I use it for my brows, for my liners. But I'm going to go ahead and just take the eyeliner end and I'm just going to soften that liner. So if you notice when I applied it, I didn't pull my eye and try to draw on a perfectly straight line, and that's because I come back in with the brush and just soften and kind of smudge that out, connect it. If it's, you know, if you're drawing it on and you kind of miss a little spot, you can just use the brush and just connect it, and again, just nice and soften that liner. Next up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shadow, which I still have some right here on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to dip the brush into that eye color, and I'm going to put a little bit underneath of my eye. So I'm just going to come in underneath of the eye like I'm using an eyeliner, but I'm going to use the shadow. As I'm editing this, I just have to laugh. I know I've apologized like 1,000 times for the lighting, but you guys don't see all the clips I edit out. I was cursing at the camera so many times. I kept stopping and having to like restart it and edit out. And oh my gosh, I should do some funny clips at the end one time because yeah, my camera got lots of language thrown at it while I was recording this the other night. One day I'll figure all this out. Next, I'm going to use the eye smudger brush and I'm going to do the top and lower lashes just to smoke everything out. So just to smudge it out and just create a nice soft smoky kind of natural smoky eye here. I do have a smoky eye coming up later, so I'll do a more dramatic smoky eye, but I'm just going to use the eye smudger brush just to soften everything up a bit. And to finish off this look, I'm going to use one of our Mary Kay mascaras, the Lash Love Panorama, which you guys know is my new favorite. So I'm going to use that, and I am going to do my top and bottom lashes. So one little trick when you're doing your lashes is if you do the bottom lashes first, then you won't get little mascara specks on your upper lid. So I don't know if that's ever happened to you before, but sometimes you put on your mascara and then you go to do your bottom lashes and then you get little specks up here. And the reason for that, if you do your top lashes first and then you are trying to do your bottom and you're kind of looking at the top lashes that are still wet are hitting that top eyelid, and so that's where you get those little specks. So trick, do the bottom lashes first. And this mascara wand is great because it has that little tip at the end. You can just kind of do individual lashes here. You can kind of come across. So there's lots of different ways you can apply it. Mascara is one of those things that when you've never used it, it seems really intimidating and really hard, but honestly, once you get the hang of it, it is pretty easy. So I'm just doing a little bit on the bottom because I did some liner on the bottom and smudged it out. So I do like to do mascara on the bottom as well. And now I'm going to do the top lashes. And if you do get a little bit on the top lashes, just like I think I got a little speck there, just let it dry for a moment and then we'll be able to just scrape it off and it won't mess up your eye makeup. So let me do the other eye. I realized after I started filming my makeup tutorials that I tend to blink a lot when I do my eye makeup, especially when I'm putting on mascara. I don't know, it's like we get into these little habits and don't realize we're doing them until like we're filming and watching ourselves back. So I got in this habit of holding my mascara on and kind of blinking to get the mascara on, and I realized it, like I didn't even know I was doing it, and then one of the videos I was filming and watching, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy, why am I doing that? But it's really hard to break the habit. So if you see me blinking a ton when I'm doing these, I'm sorry. I'm trying to stop because I know it looks kind of weird on camera that I'm blink, 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 but that's just something that I do. So I'm aware of it, and again, trying to stop. So I am going to do a second coat here. And I do apologize. I know the lighting, I am trying to get my lighting like figured out perfect. I'm really kind of, it's so hard. So I set up in my room, obviously at my vanity, because it's a really great place to set up, and I'm trying to figure out the perfect lighting setup, and I think I have it. And then sometimes when I go past my camera, because I am using my phone, so sometimes when I go past my camera, like it takes a second to it flashes from, you know, very bright to dark and then back. It's very weird. I do know that my lighting is not perfect, and I do apologize. I have not, you know, invested in really expensive equipment or anything like that. Again, I'm just using my phone. I have a ring light and my vanity. So that's pretty much it. And I'm trying to figure out, you know, exactly the right setup so that the lighting is well enough that you guys can see it like super good, but also, you know, not so much that you know, I'm spending, you know, thousands of dollars in lighting equipment, because this is just, you know, I'm just throwing this together for my customers. So anyway, but this is the first eye look. So this is just a single eye color, and you can see just how beautiful and how quick and easy just doing one eyeshadow and, you know, a liner and a little bit of mascara. You don't have to, you know, use a ton of colors. You know, don't have to use a ton of products to get a really beautiful eye look. So you could do this, like I said, with the liquid eyeshadow like I did, or you could use one of the Mary Kay Chromafusion eye colors. You could just use any eye color that you have. And in a future video, I'm going to be going over, you know, the colors that are going to make your eye color pop. So, you know, once you figure out this look, and then you figure out exactly what eye color, you know, eyeshadow colors are going to, you know, really, really enhance your eyes, then you get this perfected, and then do that, and that's your quick, easy go-to look for just every day, or, you know, anytime. So all right, so this is the first look. I love it. I love it, love it. All right, I'll be back. The next look that I'm gonna do is a basic look as well, and it's just two eye colors. It is very, very similar to what I just did. The look is going to be very similar, but we are using two colors. And the reason that I wanted to do both looks, even though they are, again, very similar, is because I wanted to show you the liquid eyeshadow in the last look, and this one I'm going to use those Mary Kay mineral eye colors. So I wanted to show you how you can just add one additional color, and I'll show you the benefit of that and why we're going to add that extra color, but I can, again, show you the difference between the two looks of the liquid and the mineral eyeshadow. For our two eye color look, I am going to use two colors here. One is a matte finish, that is biscotti, and it's a nice light cream color. And then I'm going to use this one, which is burnished bronze. If you watched my video where I did the quick beachy bronzy summer look, you saw me use that color as well. So I am going to start with the Mary Kay All Over Eye Color brush, just like I used before with that liquid eyeshadow. But this time I'm going to take it with the biscotti here, and I am going to apply this all over my eyelid. So last time when I used the liquid eye color, I only did my lid. I did not go up all the way underneath of the brow bone. And with this one, I am going to do that. I'm coming all the way here under the brow bone. So I'm just applying that. And I'm also coming right here to the inner corner. The reason that we would use this lighter color is so that we do get this highlight under the brow bone, and we can brighten and lighten the inside corner here. So just like I showed you in my last video, when you dip the brush into the shadow, make sure you tap it off. And this color is nice and light. So the other benefit of using this is it just kind of evens out the eye lid. And sometimes, you know, we don't have perfectly even tone on our eyelid. We might have, you know, some veins, or we might just have a little bit of discoloration. So having a nice light color like this will help us to just get a nice even tone all over the eye. And again, just highlighting that inner corner right there. Okay, so I'm going to come in next with my Mary Kay crease brush. This one is the angled brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it from my lash line to just above the crease, but I'm going to use my crease brush. So again, I'm just dipping that brush all into the shadow, and I'm just tapping it off. Okay, so I was trying not to make this video like an hour long, and it was getting there. So I went ahead and sped up the process and muted myself while I was actually talking during the video itself. But you can see very clearly I am applying the product from the lash line to just above the crease like I did in the previous look. So again, I just felt like you could still see that placement. So I'm intensifying it on the outer corner. But just like with the liquid, I'm applying it to the lid itself, so right here, and then I'm coming into the crease and just a little bit above the crease. So the difference with this and the liquid is I have that nice light shade right up here and right on the inside corner. Let me do the other eye now. So by intensifying on the outside corner, I'm just spending a little bit more time out here just building up that color. And if you've noticed on both eyes, I start on the outside corner and go in. It will also help to build the color up on the outside corner, but the other reason that if I start on the outside corner and go in, it's gonna help me from getting a lot of product out in this area. So if I start on the inside of my eye and wipe out, then I potentially could have a lot of eyeshadow fall into this area out here, which is going to drag my eye down. So I'm going to start on the outside corner and I'm going to work my way in. All right, so that is the burnished bronze on both eyes. And then if you feel like maybe you want just a little bit more of that highlight, you can go back in with the biscotti and just do a little bit more right there under the eyebrow. You can do a little bit more on the inside corner. That's totally up to you, but you can just add a little bit more if you feel like you need it. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that eyeliner eyebrow brush that I used earlier, and I'm going to take that same burnished bronze color. So this is exactly what I had done with the liquid eyeshadow, but I'm going to use it to line underneath of my eye. And the thing I like about the eyeliner eyebrow brush is that it gives me a lot of control. So when I go underneath, I'm going to just connect right there to the outside corner where I had that color. So let me do the other eye. All right, and just a little sneak peek about what's to come in future videos. But if you have blue eyes, this color is amazing. It's so perfect for blue eyes. It really makes those blue eyes pop. All right, so I am going to now apply my Mary Kay black eyeliner like I used earlier, and I'm going to apply that to the upper lash line, just like the last look. So you can see this look is very, very similar to what I did earlier. I'm just adding a little bit more with that highlight color. And again, you can see the difference with the Mary Kay Chromafusion color. And I am going to soften that with the Mary Kay eyebrow eyeliner brush. And I'm going to finish with my Mary Kay mascara. Please ignore my gray hair. I need to get my roots done again. I feel like I just got my hair done, but it seems like it goes so fast, right? All right, so once again, you can see how beautiful a look can be. That's super simple. This was just 2 eye colors. I've created just a beautiful look that you could wear every day. You could use a bit lighter shades, you could use a little bit darker shades, you could play this up, you can make it look more dramatic or more natural depending on the color that you choose. This does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but you could go with 2 matte shades. That would be totally fine as well. So you can see, again, you don't have to be very complicated with the eyeshadow. You don't have to, spend a ton of time, and you can have just a beautiful look with just a couple of products. Love it, love it, love it. Well, friends, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Again, like I said at the beginning, very simple eye looks today. This is kind of like starting at the beginning with that basic building blocks of just learning how to do 1 eyeshadow or maybe just 2 eyeshadows. So we are very simple in our techniques today, and as the weeks progress, we're going to get a little bit more advanced. We're going to learn different techniques, again, for different eye shapes or for different occasions, but these 2 looks are just so perfect for every single day. And I hope that you loved it, and you will stay tuned for this next video in the series, which will be coming next week. So as always, make sure to leave your comments down below. Let me know what you loved about the video, what you'd love to see in the future, and thanks again for watching. Thanks so much for joining me today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and check out some of the other videos on my playlist. All of the products used in today's video will be linked below. And until next time, bye friends.